Okay, I already primed my eyes, so I've gone in with this color from my Morphe 35C palette, and it's going to serve as my transition color. I'm applying it with my MAC 224 blending brush. After that, I'm going in with this shade. This is a reddish brown shade by MAC, and it's called Embark, and I'm going to use it to carve out my crease. I'm doing this with a small angle brush by Sigma. It's the E65, I think. Once I'm done applying it with that brush, I'm going to go in with two pencil brushes. This is the smaller one first, and I'm using this to just blend out that line and make sure that it's not too harsh. Then I've gone in with a bigger one just to make sure that it's well blended as well. After that, I am going in with NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel and a concealer brush by MAC, and this one is the 195, and I'm using this to define the area where I want my lid color to go. Okay, this is one of the easiest ways to create a cut crease. It makes things really easy and it just helps you create a very sharp line. After that, I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Pixie Dust, and I'm applying this with a small concealer brush by Juvia's Place. It's a small flat shading brush, so I'm not even sure it's a concealer brush, but I'm using this to apply my lid color. After that, I'm going back in with one of the pencil brushes that I used earlier. This is the bigger one, and I'm using this to just blend out the line where I have my cut crease. After that, I'm going to set my brow bone area, and I'm using a small precision brush by Sephora as usual. And after that, just to make sure that my transition area is well blended, I'm going back in with a blending brush to add some more. I'm going to line my eyes now, and I'm using my NYC liquid liner in black. This is one of my favorite liquid liners, but I don't like the brush that it comes with, so I'm using my MAC 210 brush to line my eyes, because the brush that this liquid liner comes with is very flimsy and I don't have any control with it. So I like to use my own liner brush. I'm lining my waterline now, and I'm using MAC's Fluid Line Pencil in Black Brilliance. I love this because it doesn't smudge. And then I'm applying some mascara on my upper lashes, and I'm doing this with my Clinique High Length mascara. For my lashes for this look, I am using the Dimma lashes by Lena Lashes. So I'm just popping it in, pressing it down, and I'm going to add some color to my lower lash line. And this is a mixture of Embark and that pink shade that I have in my transition area. This is a smudge brush by Sephora. For my foundation, I am using MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW45. I already primed with my Illamasqua Matte Veil, and I'm doing this with my Expert Face brush. Okay. For my concealer, I am using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande. This is my favorite concealer for highlighting. I say this all the time, you guys know. So I'm applying it with the applicator, and after applying it with the applicator, I'm going to go on ahead and blend it out with a beauty blender. For those of you who are not familiar with my Ankara inspired series, this is just basically makeup tutorials where I let the colors on the Ankara fabric that I'm going to use as a head wrap, I let the colors on it inspire the entire look. So that's what this tutorial is about basically. I'm just trying to incorporate most of the colors that I had in the fabric that you guys saw in the intro. So I'm just going to go on and blend. Once I'm done blending out the concealer, I'm going to go on ahead and set it, and I am using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I'm going to set my under eye area first as usual, and then I'm going to go in with Black Opal Stick Foundation in Carob, and I'm using this to contour. You know, once I'm done applying it onto the areas like my forehead, cheeks, underneath my cheekbones, and under my jaw, I'm going to go on ahead and blend it out. After blending it out, I'm going to go on ahead and set the rest of my face with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and sweep off the excess powder that I have under my eyes. And then I'm going to now set the contour that I did. And I am using this Illamasqua Pressed foundation, and this one is in the shade 325. I'm using a small contour brush by Sigma. I think this is the F05. I'm going to set the rest of my face. I used my Black Up 2A cake, but then I'm applying mascara to my bottom lashes, and this is the MAC Studio Sculpt mascara. For my blush, I'm using MAC's blush in Raisin. I'm using an angled brush by Carla for this, but then to highlight, I'm using Colourpop's Highly Wasted. It has like very pink undertones, so I'm popping it into my brow bone area as well. I tried to incorporate the part where I tied my head wrap, but I didn't know my camera stopped filming, so I'm going to try to include it in subsequent videos. But I'm lining my lips, and I am using MAC's lip pencil in Beat. It's a very dark pink shade, and I'm going to use it to line my entire lips and also kind of fill it in a tiny bit before going in with my lipstick. I don't have any lip color that was the exact shade of the pink in this fabric, but I tried to mix a couple of things just to get as close to that shade as I could. So I first started out by lining my lips with beads, and then after that I'm going to apply a lipstick to just the center of my lips, and I'm going to be using MUD's lipstick in Flirt. It's a very bright pink. It's very close to MAC's Candy Yum Yum, but it's slightly warmer. It's not as blue toned. Then I'm going in with Red Blazer, and this is a limited edition lip gloss by, is it Lip Glass? I think MAC calls it Lip Glass by MAC. So after I've gone over everything with my gloss, I'm just going to go back in with the pencil, MAC lip pencil in bead, the one that I used earlier, and I'm going to use it to just go over the edges of my lips again to make sure that everything is super defined and to make sure that I get the shade that I was going for. So that's basically it for this look. I tried as much as possible to incorporate all the colors that I had on the fabric into the look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to check the info box for the list of products that I've used. And yeah, thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.